rising REX volumes and scalability pressures impacting manual systems?
First of all, about the volume. The volume is rising dramatically. And it's not only the simple reconciliation between, for example, cash versus bank and some other things, but it's also reconciliation between the different things. So, for example, between the third-party portfolio and our portfolio, how servicing it is. So the volume grows dramatically, not in the number of the existing reconciliation processes, but also the number of the processes themselves growing up. And right now, definitely, a manual process won't work, because you need to hire an army of people to do all those reconciliations. First, you need to figure out how to do this, and then you need to figure out how many people you need to do. Only technology will help us. We'll see. I mean, I'm hoping that probably in 5-10 years, our firm will have a full technological platform for reconciliation, and that's what we are working on right now, internally developing that system.
So what technologies might help firms move away from manual reconciliation?
Well, there are many vendors outside right now. We do have some vendors today at the conference as well for that purpose. We do have some more vendors. It always comes up with a profit or actually cost analysis of that. Whether your reconciliation really worth to go with the technology or still do the manual process. But definitely the technology will go on the scalability. It will go cheaper and cheaper over time, and it will should substitute the entire manual process. So it's very important for us to go into technology. There's no way that manual process will handle anything within 5-10 years from now.
How should firms deal with the fears that cutting-edge technologies will cause layoffs in the ops and IT departments?
Well, first of all, I don't believe that the fears is the right word, honestly. There shouldn't be any fear for that purpose. The people, well, first of all, the firm themselves need to explain to the people whenever they're doing technological innovation, they need to explain that adaptation to this technological innovation is very important for them, for those people who are going to be, so they're not replaced. They will replace the process, but the people will stay on jobs to oversee that process. And that's the most important thing. And that needs to be trained. The people need to be trained, the people need to be explained, and there won't be any substitution of the human interaction for now. Overseeing the process is the right word instead of like doing the process itself.
And that might be a more challenging, yet more interesting job.
It will be much more challenging job, and as I said, for example, today at the conference, I know exactly that the people in those type of jobs, those projects, they are working not the normal hours, 8 hours, 7-8 hours. They work in, I would say, 10-12 hours a day. So it would be nice to have 8-hour job and having a little bit better life. That's what we probably should be having in the future whenever we have those innovations, technological innovations coming.
And they could have better sleep patterns too.
Better sleep patterns? Well, it depends how they worry about those reconciliations.
That's true.